So I'm going to kick it over to my second guy now. And all of you Ohio State Buckeye homers out there, like me, are going to love this pick. And I'm not picking it just because he's a Buckeye, because, it's kind of been a rough go for this guy. But I do think that what he has to add to a defensive line is still pretty good when he's available, and that is Chase Young. So Chase Young, still super, super young, only 25 years old. I feel like he's been in the league for a long time, which I guess he has, 2020, but only 25, 6'5", 265 pounds. If you guys remember, he was the second overall pick by the Redskins in 2020. Like I said, out of Ohio State, touted as a can't miss elite level edge rushing prospect, all that stuff. Just something to keep in mind for everybody who claims that there's no way Abdul Carter, won't be a Hall of Famer. Things happen. People get injured, by the way. Abdul Carter's already injured. Anyway, so Chase Young was the defensive rookie of the year in 2020, had a great rookie season, played 15 games, 44 tackles, 7.5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles with a touchdown scored. He was a beast, and that was his best season. So I put in here, actually, this past season in 24 with the Saints was his best season since then. He played all 17 games, 31 tackles, 5.5 sacks, and both were his second highest mark since 2020. What happened to him is he tore his ACL in week 10 of his sophomore season in 21 and did not return until the end of 2022, week 16. So he missed, a full season and a half. And after missing the majority of those 2 seasons in 2023, the Commanders, I think they were the Commanders then, right? Traded him to the 49ers. And between the Commanders and the 49ers in 2023, he had his best season since that rookie year. He played 16 games, 25 tackles, 7.5 sacks. And then last year in 2024, signed a 1-year deal for $8.6 million with the Saints. Again, decent season, 31 tackles, 5.5 sacks. And I'm looking at Chase Young the way the Browns looked at Devin Bush last year. He's a still young defender with good skills, and their career started off with a bang, but then got derailed by injuries, and they've kind of been working their way back. Similar to the Saints, I would expect sign him to a 1-year deal, maybe stick around that $8-9 million mark. I wouldn't even hate a 2-year deal if that would help get him to the Browns. Like I said, I obviously have some Ohio State homerism in this pick, but I really do like what he could provide to the defense on that line opposite Myles Garrett, rotating around the edge with Obo and Isaiah McGuire. I think that he would be a great addition. I feel like the move paid off last year to bring Devin Bush in. I thought he had a nice season for the Browns. Yep. Got him on a good deal for the team. He earned himself more money in the future. And I would take that same approach with Chase Young.
Yeah, I like him. And I think when Chase Young was coming out of anybody compared to Myles Garrett, I thought he was the comparison.
He was the dude. And he was that guy.
You can't teach his physical traits. And there are guys that get injured for whatever reason, don't respond as well. But maybe it's his time, like Delvin Bush, you said. And maybe it's his time to get with the Browns and have a great season and maybe make some more money for himself.